Hi, my name is Dr. Cease.
Hi, doctor.
Tell me, what brings you in today?
Well, I've been having a lot of stomach cramping and I've been feeling really tired. And your nurse took my pressure and she said it's high, and I'm worried now because I never had high blood pressure before.
How long have you been having these problems?
For about a year now.
So tell me, in the past year, has anything changed? Such as new hobbies, new work, or have you traveled?
Well, I guess, yeah. I did change jobs because I used to work at an office at this auto shop, but I trained as a mechanic because I needed money, and the mechanics make a lot of money.
Mechanic, that sounds interesting. Tell me about your duties as a mechanic.
Well, I work on radiators. I'm at the shop 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. And what I do is I torch the radiator hose connections and I take the old radiator from cars.
Is there anything dangerous about that work you do? For instance, do you work with chemicals, or is there anything you breathe in that causes you problems?
Well, yeah, I can get burned from the hot metal parts, and there's paint and oil and a lot of dust.
What about at home? Do you use chemicals or pesticides?
You mean like bleach and cleaning solutions at the house?
Yeah, common things like that in your house. Do those ever cause you problems?
No.
Let's talk about your hobbies. What kinds of things do you do for fun?
Well, I used to go salsa dancing, but now that I'm so tired, I just stay at home and rest. But I also like to cook.
When you cook, what kinds of cooking ware do you use?
Well, I have these really nice pots from Mexico that my family gave me, and I cook in them, and I also serve food in them.
You might be at risk for lead exposure. Certain radiator parts can contain lead, particularly the hose connections. Also, the pots you told me about that you cook with, there's a possibility they could contain lead. At work, do you wear a respirator?
No, I just wear safety glasses, but is lead bad?
If we identify lead poisoning early, the risk of serious health problems is very low. However, lead exposure can pose a health risk to you and your family. Does your workplace, do they do any kind of air monitoring for lead or blood testing on the workers?
No.
What does your workplace do to try to reduce hazards?
Well, we have safety meetings, and they do stress workplace safety.
It's good they do that. Do you eat or smoke in the shop?
Well, I do take some smoking breaks outside, and we all eat inside. It's like we have these work benches and we eat there, and we even warm up our food on top of the engine hood.
I notice your clothes look extremely dusty. Do you bring those clothes home?
Well, yeah, why? I have to wash them.
Because if there's lead in that dust, then your kids could be exposed to the lead.
Are you kidding? The kids?
I know that's alarming to you. Here's what we're going to do. We'd like to send you to the lab to have your blood lead level drawn. In addition, I'd like you to bring in your kids so that we can have blood lead testing done on them also. As far as your employer is concerned, they should clean your work clothes. That way you don't take them home. When you're working, you shouldn't eat or smoke in your immediate work area because of the risk of lead contamination. Do you have any questions?